it was about age 3 that I remember having a tick bite, and never thought much about it other than just that memory. Life from a small child was always full of childhood illnesses, lots of just persistent things. And that continued into adult life, and ranging from unexplained psychiatric diagnoses to chronic fatigue, shingles, back when it was in 2018. And they tried to come up with a reason, since it went septic into encephalitis and meningitis. I had to learn to walk again from that experience and regained about 75% of my baseline, but then had mold exposure that had actually started back in 2014, but didn't manifest neurological problems until more like 2020. I repeatedly started having progressive stroke-like events that I would be hospitalized for anywhere from 6 to 10 days, and again have to learn to walk. In January of this year, 22, the stroke-like event occurred again, in which I wasn't able to walk, stand. I did actually get a Lyme diagnosis in July of last year. A family member had read an article out of a magazine put out by Azure Standard. It was the testimony of somebody being treated at Envita for Lyme disease. I pulled together my support group of family and friends and said, look, I've got a problem. I got to move forward. And here's this possibility of Envita. A couple of them looked at the website and said, wow, they look top notch, and we think you need to go. Missy is the care coordinator, patient care coordinator that I first spoke with. There was such reassurance in that phone conversation. The compassion, the listening that Missy has offered, as well as Jeanette, the floor coordinator. As a team together, they have very attentively taken my concerns. On the first day that I came in for my consultation, my central nervous system was at its heightened, agitated state and was having trouble even sitting up in the moment. In walks Dr. Coffin, and his whole presence was just calming. And then just his dialogue with me was amazing. The labs that I came in with, he wasn't just stopping at that. He wanted to look at a much larger picture. He even described what some of the treatment protocols might look like. There were no baited promises, even in that beginning, and it followed through the entire treatment. So that first visit, I just remember being assured that I was in good hands. The ability of the front desk, first of all, to perceive whether I needed immediate help with something, and their ability to facilitate the next step, whether it be the EMTs assisting in some fashion, or getting the nurses involved, or calling the floor doctor, or different things that happened. They were very perceptive and quick to respond. There was compassion to be shared with each other, and lasting relationships that have developed. My discharging nurse has been Andra. Her attentiveness, her acuity, her ability to bridge conversations with the doctor between consultation, it's been really awesome. The treatments that I've had here at Envita have been very tailored to myself. Dr. Coffin was able to focus it in on the support that my body wanted. The IRAD and the continued antibiotics has been the solution, the real game changers for me. For anybody that was trying to make a decision of whether to consider coming, I would say it's worth the consultation. The doctors here offer a different perspective on illness than your conventional doctors.